Hello, weirdos. I'm doing a Zoom thing so that you can see this. I'm doing JFK. I'm not happy with the results because it's my class is starting again, so I'm doing that. And but I think that I've made some headway that really there's not a lot of people that has brought up in this. Some of the things that I found. So y'all are gonna learn what Death by PowerPoint is. Let's see. Let's do this first. Make sure y'all see. Warning, warning, warning. Down. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Okay, this is about JFK's assassination. Cover up conspiracy. What the hell is it? I don't know. Um, I was gonna give like background, all that shit. If this bitch moves, I swear. Um, but I had a bunch of pictures. I've got so much shit on my computer that I had to delete stuff. So I'm just gonna give you um a rundown. It's leading up to Jack Ruby being associated with the mob, and a mobster come to see him when he was in jail after he shot Oswald. And there's all kinds of connections. If you want more, I can send you copies of this or links. But the one that I wanted to point out first thing is about a lady named Dorothy Kinninger. Look at it. Sorry, I got a bunch of shit. I had some of the trial transcripts for Jack Ruby because apparently after this guy came to see him in jail, he was crazy. So, of course, as soon as I start doing this shit, I can't find them. Oh, Dorothy was an investigative reporter, and like she was really good. Like she was really good at her job, and she found out some things. I'll get into that, but well, we're going to do Marilyn Monroe later. But word is Marilyn Monroe's death was a trial run for Dorothy because Dorothy was finding out too much shit. She had an interview with Jack Ruby, and nobody knows what was talked about that, but apparently she released something before the commission, Warren Commission report did. And so I think that she knew something more than they knew or something. So she ended up dead by alcohol and pills. Sound familiar? What the hell is my papers? I can't believe this. As soon as I start recording. Where I learned about this is I seen a bunch of guys talking at a school or a library or something. And so that's how I found out about Dorothy. Anyway, that's the story behind Dorothy. Ruby died not long after he was convicted. There was some hairdressers of Dorothy that said a bunch of stuff about she knew some things, and one of them found her dead. So I wish that I had that shit. But I want to move on to what I found. Okay. Let me see if I can find this damn thing. I just seen it in the motorcade, and I'm going to show you a picture here in a minute. There is three main cars that I won't focus on. I think there's some other car that comes up in the back or something. I don't know. But the third car, you got Kennedy's car, you got a Secret Service behind it, and then you have another car in behind it. That's the car I want you to focus on. I'll show you the picture. Let me make sure I get all this shit. Oh, I can summarize. Okay, I'm going to run down through these real quick. This is a timeline. It goes on for 3, 4 slides, maybe 5. Okay, 6 a lot. And this is some background on it. If you want the PowerPoint, it's a fucking recording. I mean, come on. This is the Kennedys whenever they were younger, all the brothers and sisters. There were 9 of them. Ta-da! See them all? They're precious. And this just goes through all the stuff of him. And then Jackie. This was her wedding dress. And she did get married later after. And Oswald had a kid. Kind of want to go down that rabbit hole to see where that kid is. But Oswald was a good candidate to look like he's guilty of something. If he wasn't, I don't know. I can't say he was or he wasn't. I don't know. Okay, this is the bullet the magic bullet, whatever. And this is a similar, I think, a similar rifle. It might be the one. But you can see how this was found. It was found on a gurney after it went through 2 bodies, supposedly. An arm, a leg, all this crap. I don't even want to address shit that seems so simple. But Greg Hickey, I think that's the Secret Service guy. But this is the third car. This right here is Secret Service agent Greg Hickey. And you can see this is going to be the one that the Secret Service were standing on and they jumped off. And now when Hickey gives his detail of thing, he heard a shot, so he grabbed the AR. That is an AR. After this little incident, they took it out of commission for law enforcement, I'm pretty sure. I know they took it out of commission for a little bit for some shit, I don't know. Anyway, the bullets that went through Kennedy, if you know anything, and I mean, there's always room for error, but the bullets that went through Kennedy and the governor colony, they're made for going through someone. And the one that hits Kennedy's head makes it explode. And to me, that would be an AR. But to make this real short, because I've got other ones I'm trying to do, the Epstein one and all this, I'm trying to get all the big people to pay attention to me and piss them off, so maybe they'll forget what they're doing. Anyway, George Hickey said he heard the shot, and he grabs the AR and he checks it to make sure that the safety's off and to put around in the chamber. And it was on the floor, down here on the floor of the car. And the impression was, he didn't say this, but whenever the shot come, the car hit the gas. So he pulled the trigger, as in, like fell back. And they're alluding that that's what hit JFK in the head. Regardless, there was still somebody else. And, but that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it was intentional. I don't know if it was not. But from the get-go, I've seen other things. and you can see he has this rifle up. He said that he got it off the thing when he heard the shot before. He did not. He had it up the whole time. So I don't know if, they didn't even want to look at him. Nobody said nothing. There was witnesses that had said something about him, and he gave his little statement, and it was never, I don't even know if it's in the Warren Commission or not, but it just, that's the one that I think shot him where his head exploded. Now, as far as the other one, I mean, honestly, it could be the mob, it could be the government, it could be all of them together. The mob didn't like his brother Robert because he was like trying to cut down on the mob's crime or something. And so Kennedy made it, he became attorney general or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I went over the shit. But so they think that that's why that they killed JFK was because of his brother. And also you got the presidents. My thing is I'm looking for the one who's going to benefit from this. I don't see, I see points of view from like Castro, all these other things, but who is going to be the one that benefits? And honestly, I mean, the government would, the mob would, but who's going to get the biggest benefit? I don't think that we'll ever really know. I mean, I hate to say it. And I mean, I would almost bet money that Hickey was the one that shot him where his head went apart. And I mean, it's not no big conspiracy or anything like that. It could have been that they hit the gas and, he pulled the trigger by accident. And I don't know. I just think there's a lot of bullshit went on. And I don't, I hate saying that because I thought I was going to get this miraculous thing. And these are some of the conspiracy theories. I guess, Lee Harvey Oswald, Jack Ruby, the House of Representatives, the Umbrella Man. Okay, the Umbrella Man, he's sitting there and he's in black and he opens up an umbrella that's black as soon as JFK comes by. That's in protest of what his dad did or stood for or something. It was something along those lines. I got it out here. I'm just trying to get this video out so that I can move on to Jeffrey Epstein. And then I've got this book. See it, but it's The Secret, the treasure hunt. There's already been 3 of them found, and it's actual jewels that this man buried a long time ago. And you can, we'll go over that. You can look up the little clues and all this stuff. But anyway, I really do think it comes down to, it was maybe Oswald. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling he wasn't involved. And then this is supposed to be somewhere there's a bullet hit the ground or something. The government did it. I find it highly suspectable. I don't know if that's a word. Suspect that the government did, or else, I mean, why wouldn't they release this shit? It don't make any sense to me. Then Hoover, CIA, there's some shady motherfuckers. I put my job application. OJ, Castro, mobsters, Cuba crisis, KGB. Here, this is the car. And you can't see it in this one, but he has this rifle before any shots go off. This is the autopsy. And none of these pictures, it's where it's actually depicting, like the drawing. I don't think that was a good detail of it. And see, back of his whole head is kind of split, but it's more back here. So I think that he got shot from the front. And this down here, there was just one bullet hole that was like the magic bullet. But they tried to do a trick, tried to make sure he had air. And so that's why it's cut like that. Because I was like, why was a big hole in there? There's more, there's a fruiter film. See, there's a lot of blood. And I mean, I get it, he fell over on her, but you can see him raising his hands up right here. But it looks to me like if he was getting shot from the back and his head, that there would be more blood over here. And you can see that the blood is this way. This is not making sense. And this is a Secret Service guy jumped off and went to the car. Back into the left. Back into the left. Yeah. See what I was right here. Oh, and if you do look, Governor Colony and his wife is actually, I don't know about the level. I think he is sitting lower, but both of them are sitting farther in than Kennedy and Jackie. See, there was like a bullet hole on the glass in front of the car. Where the hell did that come from? I mean, come on. Don't be sloppy. Back into the left. Don't know what movie that is. And none of these guys blinked whenever Ruby shot Oswald. I mean, look, you can see his face right here. None of these guys don't seem plausible. And this is like a little timeline. The legacy he left. Key people. That's some words there, like keywords. And one of his famous quotes was, "Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us fear to negotiate." References. Gotta love some references. Okay, I'm gonna stop this shit here because I am done with this. It's half-assed, I know. Maybe one day I'll go back and redo it and dig a little deeper, but I got 2 more years and I start my dissertation probably in a few more months. I kind of put it off because I started taking one class versus 2 because I got some crazy shit. I'm like, I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. And yet I thought, oh, I'll take an elective, and I've done fundamentals of law and public policy. They said, learn about the law, they said. Anyway, that's JFK. We're going to be doing, now, do you see this? This is not even all of it. It's like a fucking thesis. But I've got a shitload of cases that I want to do. I have got so many names from the Black Book. I'm going to do the boy in the box. I kind of want to do some current cases, but I don't know. Anymore, people are really weird. Oh, don't talk about this. You got to watch what you say. You can't say that you think they did it. You can't say that they're suspect. I can say whatever the hell I want to say. If I want to say, hey, that motherfucker is guilty, I'm gonna say that. But that's probably why I won't be on YouTube. Um, I don't know. I kind of want to do some more cases, but people are offended and all this shit. Now I kind of feel like I should be saying more. But I got here's more. Um, there was 3 kinds of sleeping pills in Dorothy's system. I mean, this woman was like Dorothy Killigan, Kilgallen. And they took the FBI come in and took all her documents 6 hours after her death. The autopsy said that she had barbiturates and alcohol in her system. I'm telling you, she was impressive. You should go look her up. Some of the people that knew her, supposedly, you can't say eyewitnesses. I don't trust eyewitnesses anyway. But some of the people around is Joe Tonahill, 2 hairdressers, which are Mark Sinclair, he's the one that found her dead, and Charles Simpson. She was supposed to go meet a mystery man the night she died. I think her little assistant like betrayed her. Well, that's about all I got on this. I mean, there's so much more, obviously, but it just boils down to pretty much someone. I mean, I went through a bunch of damn FOIA papers and videos and all this shit, and it. I know Hickey was involved. I'm putting it out there, my opinion from the stuff I found that's public. Hickey was involved. Whether accident or not, I don't know, but Hickey had something to do with it. I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will do another. Let me see something real quick. Another video later, and my VPN says I'm in New Zealand. Catch me. Okay, well, I will go ahead and go and leave comments below on what you think, your thoughts. We'll do this better after I finish this class, because then I'll have about 2 weeks to fuck off again. And so I'm definitely going to get on the Epstein case and see what's going on there. I don't know why I'm not seeing unalived her, so. Anyway, I will be back with another one. Leave comments, likes, whatever you people do. I don't know. But I will talk to you later. Also go to YouTube, because we'll put this on YouTube. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Heather. Hey, Susan. Hey, everybody. And I will see you later.